Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political drifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year Award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons looking like to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I gotta say, at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Yo, what is happening, fam? It's the 1st of August. Damn, it's the 1st of August. Damn, it is the 1st of August. I don't even know how to feel about that, you guys. I don't even know how to feel about the fact that it is the 1st of August, 2025. Holy shit. Holy shit. Y'all, we almost done with the year. How does that make y'all feel? The fact that the year is almost over with. Does that make you feel some type of way? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold it to you. I feel some type of way that the year is literally almost over with. Yo, man. That's crazy work. That to me is very, very crazy. But you know, shit happens and we grow larger, you know? So I'm just gonna be thankful that, you know, we have breath in our body and we're able to see another day and to make it through another year. But man, this year just flew by. I feel like we was just saying Happy New Year and Happy Valentine's and all that other good stuff. And now here it is, we're putting the kids back in school. Thank you, God. Because, man, them little crumb snatchers is really running the check up. Little crumb snatchers is really running the check up. I don't know what y'all grocery bill been looking like and y'all food bill, but listen. I don't know about these kids today, man. They ain't nothing like us. Because these little suckers could eat. God, they can eat. Anyway, man, glad you guys can be here for another Friday Night Flights, man. Another episode of greatness is upon us. And we going to get ready to jump into this thing. Man, I just witnessed, man. I ain't got my folk up on the screen. I ain't got my peoples on the screen, man. Something got to give. I got to change that up, man. Y'all supposed to be looking at something dope. Y'all supposed to be looking at some awesomeness right now, and I have failed you on the awesomeness tip. But it's okay. What I will do is put this on the screen and tell you to go check out recradiosav.com. Home of some of the dopest. There we go. Now it's on the screen. All right. My dog in the building. What up, Royal? Yeah, man. Time for another dope episode, man. We got some shit to talk about, man. We're going to talk about the Pope tonight, man. We got to talk about the city tonight. Y'all go check out Rec Radio SAV, man. Good old stuff, man. Friday Night Flights is live. You see it right there. We're on the screen, man. Go ahead on there. Tell somebody to tell a friend, click play on that, man. You want to know what we got going on, man? We got some greatness going on, man. You see it, man. Shouts out to the parent company, 3LZNT, my baby. Rec Radio SAV, my baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. If you like to fish, man, check it out, bro. We got some awesomeness coming up in a couple of, actually in about a month. 31 days, I think. Hold on, when is this? Y'all excuse me and my absentee brain. Come on now. Oh, let me do this. The 23rd. It's on the 23rd, August 23rd, 2025. From 12 to 6, man, it's going down to Daffin Park. Third annual family affair, man. It's a fishing rodeo, man. We got Georgia's Own. We got E93, Kicks 96, I-95. They're all going to be in the building. Centerwell is going to be there. This is all put on with the help of Cigna Healthcare and Choice Producers, as well as the Senior Health and Life Benefits. They're going to be there as well. You know, Feed the Hungry and Empowerment Center. We always doing some kind of greatness. So we got this going on, man. Bring your kids, bring your fishing rod, man. We give out prizes and trophies to the most caught fish and the biggest fish and, the biggest catch, if you would. All that good stuff. So y'all come on in and have a good time, man. August 23rd from 12 p.m. noon to 6 p.m., man. We are going to be at Daffin Park. All right? Oh, wait. Got to go back the other way. And what else we got coming up? I feel like we got something else. We got Morning Academies. Those are going down right now. Second, third, and fourth Saturday locations are needed. So if you know anybody who wants to, host a Saturday morning academy, teach some teens some responsible stuff, and possibly get them a $25,000 sponsorship, come on through, man. Come on through. It's going to be a good time. I promise you, they're going to get educated, get some good mentors, and it's going to be full of dopeness, all right? And then, of course, we're preparing for our holiday dinners, man. All this is getting in line for the holiday dinners. The big one is going down in December on the 23rd at the Market Arena. That's always a dope time. We got the Day of Service Community Dinner. That's on MLK Day. That's always at the Boys and Girls Club. That's going to be a good time. And this is a shout out to my brother, man. We're going to talk about my brother in a minute, man. Representative Carl Gilliard. We're definitely going to talk about him in a little while. Cause man, my brother's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to him. Y'all see me? Y'all see me right there? Yeah. You see your boy. Just posted on Cut with the governor and my brother. We signed 2 important acts in the original 33 Memorial Act. The original 33 black congressional members, they're from Georgia. So we signed that act. And then the Savannah Music Commission, we signed that into law as well that day. So I actually got the pen. One of the pens that the governor used is sitting right behind me. One of them beautiful pens sitting right there on that desk is right behind me on my wall. So it was a good time. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk about him and we're gonna talk about some things, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Plus we got some racial shit going on and around, and the city is losing a lot of its luster and some of the things that draw tourists to the city, and even has some of our entertainment for locals is on the way out the door, out the door. So we're going to talk about that. Plus we got to talk about Trump and the job reports, and and I just want to pick y'all brains too, so share the stream, let everybody know we live, man. Friday Night Flights is here, and yeah, before we get to that, y'all know how we get down. We got to get down with some type of dope music, Today ain't no different than any other day. So let's go ahead and get to it. And I think today we're going to play something from my brother. something from the homie, my brother Smooth. Let's see what he's got. I'm feeling a little boppish. We gonna run that, yeah. Let's get it. Friday night flights, man. Let's go.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You paid? Yeah, 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 yeah. You slayed? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. They stuck? Yeah, 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 yeah. Smooth river with the flow. How deliver in the snow to your liver or your throat, yeah. Going for the kill, knowing that I'm ill, showing all my skill, throwing all my bills, go for broke, yeah. Matter of time, scatter like vines, all this chatter, I don't mind. On this ladder, I'ma climb, yeah. Motivate myself, but I take the help, cultivate the wealth, graduate from hell, rhymes heaven, yeah. Hear that horn blow, I'm a thorn, bro, nasty like a porno, coke, I was born dope, no smooth, unmatched, you a foot, I'm a thumbtack, all these bum cats, let them know the real back, yeah. God flow, every line worth harpo, spitting narcos from the ceiling to the flow, yeah. The world mine, must admit your girl fine, but she ain't worth time, let my queen get mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You paid? Yeah, 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 yeah. Slayed? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. They stuck? Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a killer and a miller. Happiness what I produce, word to J Dilla. If you ask me, ain't nobody made realer. Best of both worlds, I'm the drug and the dealer. Love my mama so much, I hug and I kiss her. I'm Bill Belichick, you more Jeff Fisher. Beach sour flow, and you more like Tisha. And that goes for you and everybody that's with ya. Never say I can't, climbing up the hill, Grant. Give me time like a plant, I don't rap, I just rant, going on and on and on and on with positivity. Keep me sane mentally, best is what I'm finna be. What they say nowadays, keep that same energy. I release the beast to me, the greatest that could ever be. I would cherish me too, I'm solid and they see through. They don't do what we do, I ask what would me do? God. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You paid? Yeah, 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 yeah. Slayed? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. They stuck? Yeah, 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 yeah.
One time, man, 912 representative, man, one of the best to do it in the city, Smooth, aka your fave musician. The name of that track is called Yeah. Go ahead, man, check him out. Smooth, hashtag your fave musician on YouTube and on Spotify and iTunes Music and anywhere you listen to music. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Friday Night Flights, discovering everything you do and might have missed during the course of the week. We're clear for takeoff and expected to be in the air in any moment's time. Want to ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seats or in the overhead compartments. We want to also ask that you please put your seats and table trays in the upright position because we're getting ready to take off. We don't want no kind of injuries on you today on this flight. Please make sure that all your personal electronic devices, cell phones, tablets, laptops, anything that you may be partaking in today's show on is fully charged and the very least bit plugged on the charger, man. We don't want it to die on you. Smoking is allowed for the duration of the flight and drinking is heavily encouraged. Thank you for choosing Real Nigga Airlines. Please enjoy your flight. And we're in the air, finally. Whew, man, I hope y'all week was good, man. Mine was fucking awesome for the most part. Did have a little situation with my baby. My baby was a little sick, man, so, super daddy duty on deck. But we got her right. She's good. She's all right. She was, she didn't go to school none this week. So daddy daycare duty on deck. And you know, it was what it was. She was up and running around earlier, just back to her normal self. So I'm happy. I'm proud that, you know, whatever it was took its course. Because, you know, as a parent, you never want to see your baby down bad because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do but just try and comfort them and hope that whatever is going on just, you know, passes its course. And it did. And now my baby is back to normal. And, well, we're preparing for big girl school. She's on her way to big girl school starting next week. So, oh, man. The 1 year closer to clearing the nest. 1 year closer to clearing the nest. Got 14 years left, but hey, you know, 1 year closer. Who is calling me? Why is my father calling me? No, sir. You know the schedule, sir. You know the drill. You know the drill, my man. Friday nights is a no-go. Friday nights, 8 p.m. You out of pocket. You out of pocket, kind sir. Let's go ahead and put this thing on a good old vibrate so we won't be interrupted anymore. Okay. Now, if he called me one more time, then I'm going to have to answer the phone. I doubt he'll call me one more time, though. Anyway, so yeah, when we getting back in the swing of things, man, I don't really know what's happening. My dog LS is in the building. Let's see, man. Let's do a real nigga check-in right quick. My dog Royal in this piece. You know what I'm saying? What up, big dog 912 in this thing? My dog LS. See, now it just says LS. Now it just says LS. I don't know. Earlier, man, we was in a chat together on another streamer show, and it had a whole bunch of shit in his name. Like, what the fuck? But it just says LS, so it is what it is, man. It's cool. Share the stream, man. Let everybody know that we live. You know, they be fucking around with the numbers, man. They be fucking around on the numbers. They don't be putting my notifications out. I didn't even get my email just now saying that I was live. So that's interesting. But you know, we're not gonna fight it. We're not gonna argue it. We're just gonna keep it going and doing what we gotta do to boost the numbers and make sure everything is up, you know. Facebook, I told y'all Facebook completely took me out the game. As far as on my main page, I do have the Friday Night Flights page. And it looks like they are also bunking those numbers down as well. Oh man, that y'all doesn't even say that I'm live anymore on the Friday Night Flights page. What the fuck is going on? Hey man, look, I'm not the biggest fan of Facebook. If you're ever on Facebook, man, check in. I suggest you go over to YouTube or Rumble, because at the moment I cannot put the chat up at the moment. Let me see if I can do something right quick. I'm not the biggest fan of Facebook. Let's see, can I? No, can't do it there. Let's see. No, I can't do that either. Nope. So yeah, if you're watching over on Facebook, man, you're gonna have to come over to YouTube and Rumble, man, if you want to interact with us, man. Or you can go over on Kick. We're definitely pushing the Kick platform, man. Pushing the Kick platform hard, man. So that's kick.com/protocol. I think that's what it is. Let's go see. Yep. Kick.com/protocol. KICK.com/protocol. All right. So we're working on building that. Getting those numbers up, getting those viewers up, man. We're going to push Friday Night Flights over there, and we're going to do a lot more gaming too, man. I'm just trying to slow down, man. It's work season. So you know how I get down during work season, man. You got to get it in how you get it in. But soon, very soon, I won't be tearing down as many houses, and we can get to it. We'll be doing a whole lot of gaming and shit. So get ready, get right, get tight. It's going down tonight. You dig? All right. While you guys get to working on that, we're going to go ahead and kick this show off. let's get to. All right, y'all, hold on. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, as I was saying, let's go ahead and get this thing on the road, man. It's been a very, very interesting and busy week, man. Very interesting and busy week. I don't know if y'all seen what I seen, but boy, job numbers came in. I heard there's supposedly some alien spaceship allegedly coming this way. What else happened? What else happened? Let's go. Let's go to the carry-on, man. Let's see what we got in this here carry-on bag. Cause sheesh. Oh, I need that one. I need that one. Y'all, we're really at the 1st of August, man. This is crazy work. This, my friends, is crazy work. All right, what we got here? What we got here? Fuck it. Let's start with the aliens, man. Y'all want to start with the aliens? We're going to start with the aliens. Because this shit here caught me crazy when I read this. So, allegedly, there was a comet heading our way. Allegedly. Supposedly. That's what they told us it was. We had a comet heading our way, and it was going to just, slide through our atmosphere, just slide through the atmosphere. But now, they're changing their tune on it being a comet sliding through, and, well, allegedly, supposedly, this bad boy could very well be E.T. or maybe Prince Vegeta. Or it could be Frieza. Somebody, I don't know, but that's what these Harvard scientists are saying. Could Comet 3I or Atlas be alien technology? Controversial Harvard astrophysicist says yes. An interstellar object whizzing through our solar system was widely determined to be a comet. But a trio of researchers led by Avi Loeb recently posed a different idea. One thing about 3I Atlas is for certain, it's definitely not from Earth's solar system. But what exactly is the intriguing interstellar object discovered speeding through our cosmic neighborhood? Most astrophysicists widely agree 3I Atlas displays all the telltale signs of an icy comet. Now a trio of researchers led by Avi Loeb, a controversial astrophysicist from Harvard University, are positing a very different theory. What if 3I Atlas isn't just some random space rock? Even the authors of the research paper positing the wild idea aren't fully sold on it. But hey, extraterrestrial visitors are always fun to think about. All right, so here we go. What is 3I Atlas? So allegedly it's going to come through. This is the plan. This is the projected path it's going to pull through, right? So it's going to come it's going to come through straight. It's going to pass Mars and kind of get to Mars and kind of turn a little bit and then pass Mars and then kind of hook a little bit more and then go out and pass through Jupiter's orbit. It's not going to come, really per se through our orbit. It's going to pass like through Mars's and right on the outskirt of ours. Allegedly, supposedly. A likely comet known as 3i Atlas made news early in July when it was confirmed to have originated outside of Earth's solar system, which makes it just one of 3 known interstellar objects ever discovered in our cosmic neighborhood. What's more, the object, which scientists estimate to be more than 12 miles wide, 12 miles wide, is whizzing at 37 miles per second relative to the sun on a trajectory that on October 30th will bring it within about 130 million miles from Earth. A telescope in Chile, part of NASA-funded Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, was the first to spot what initially looked like an unknown asteroid on a path approaching Earth's orbit. The observation was reported to a Minor Planet Center, the official authority for observing and reporting new asteroids, comets, and other small bodies in the solar system. The object, eventually confirmed to almost certainly be a comet and named 3i Atlas, was later confirmed to have interstellar origins after follow-up observations. But the Harvard astrophysicists suggest that it is alien tech. The 3 researchers, who most prominently included Loeb, recently published a paper speculating about whether the object could be hostile alien technology. Loeb is famed for encouraging astrophysicists to have an open mind about extraterrestrials, but his theories and research often rankle other scientists in the field, who push back on some of his bolder claims. He is the co-founder of the Galileo Project, a research program at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics dedicated to the search for extraterrestrials. They're telling us that they're out there. There's a bunch of disclosure going on, and you know what? October 30th, that puts it in time for Halloween. And that's during the last quarter, coming up to fall and winter solstice. Amen. Anything is possible. I got a video of him talking. Let's pull this up. I don't need all these movies. Sonic 3. All right, check them out.
A newly discovered object in space. Most of those scientists agree it is a comet, but not all of those scientists.
Oh no, there's a Harvard scientist who believes he has seen proof of alien life before, and he suspects this object may not actually be a comet. WBZ's Courtney Cole spoke with him today. Courtney, he thinks it could be something alien.
And now we've certainly got your attention. He says there are clear signs that the supposed comet known as 31 Atlas could actually be an alien craft. Professor Avi Loeb and his team say the interstellar object is on an extremely unusual course for a comet that will take it close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. Researchers also believe that the chance of a space rock flying in this path is less than 0.005%. Loeb also says that object appears to be being, quote, intelligently directed, and if it is alien, the world should prepare.
I think that when we have a blind date from a visitor from another star, all bets are off. We shouldn't assume anything. And we should assess the risk given the data that we have. It's just like the Richter scale for assessing the risk from earthquakes. 0 would be a natural object like a comet. 10 would be an object that maneuvers as if it has an engine that is definitely technological. And then there should be some policy makers deciding how to respond to that.
Giving you something to think about, huh? Professor Loeb says the object will pass closest to the sun on October 29th when it will be blocked from the sun's view. You can watch my full conversation with him on the CBS News Boston YouTube page. David, Lisa.
All right, Courtney, thanks. By the way, October 29th is Jack Williams' birthday, so
all
I'm
right,
just
well,
going to
there
put
you
that
go.
out there.
So, could ET be coming to visit? Could we have a Project Bluebeam situation popping off? Who knows? It's going to get interesting, though, that's for sure. Definitely going to get interesting. I got to get used to these buttons. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's the one that's next to that one. That one. Okay. I think I got it. Maybe. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rearrange them. Going to rearrange these buttons so that they're more reach over friendly. Okay. Moving right along. Aliens. October. Halloween. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. So, to all my friends, all my people, know about Savannah, familiar with Savannah. It's a lot of things in Savannah that are shutting down, folk. Shutting down. Skate City, skating rink. It shut down, but it shut down years ago. That had to be like 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. Obama was still in office when that shut down. Yeah. I was there. I actually was the house DJ. Oh, the homies in the building. The homies in the building. My dog Haram's in the building. Haram just celebrated 100 episodes on the Haram Life podcast. Shouts out to Haram. What's happening, pimp man? We man, I had an episode with Haram right before, right? So there was a special Haram talks with Haram. Me and Reef sat down and had a dope conversation. Shouts out to Reef. You guys should go check that out on Haram. I think it's on the Haram Life podcast YouTube, right? And then they had the 100th episode, which I was also on, and that was a damn good time. It was a damn good time. We rated some of the best scenes while we were young, you know. So if you guys didn't see that, man, go check it out, the Haram Life podcast on YouTube, man. Shouts out to my dog Reef. He's a real one. And then the homie just flew in. Fuego. He just got in the building, man. What up, Fuego? Appreciate y'all boys for jumping in, man. It's always a good time when these two jump in the building. It's going down now. So yeah, Skate City shut down ages ago. I was the house DJ. Now Star Castle, which is the last surviving roller rink in the city, it has shut down. 309 West, where the girls dance on the bar, they're no longer there. Liquid Cafe gone. Karma been gone, burnt down. Elon's been gone for a while, shut down. Bar. So Bar was in City Market, but niggas got the nigga in City Market, and they got to the point to where they started shutting City Market down. So Bar is no longer in City Market. They're actually out on the island now. Persepolis Hookah Lounge is gone, but yeah, I think that was inside the city limits. And the city of Savannah has the breathe easy policy. There's no smoking within 10 feet of the building, of the door of a building, and no smoking inside buildings at all. So yeah, that wasn't bound to last long. Hideaway, they had a shooting. They're done. You know, shit's getting shut down, and shit is truly getting shut down because, you know, motherfuckers just don't know how to act. I just gotta call a spade a spade. I've been DJing since 2006. That's been the number one killer of a lot of event spaces, whether it's ones that are open or ones that are trying to open, especially establishments that cater to blacks. I just gotta call a spade a spade. Businesses that cater to blacks, you come with a bad stigma. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I personally have had to deal with. All right? I've personally had to deal with the city coming after me just as a DJ and as an event promoter because of the actions. All right? I owned a venue for a second. And the city came after us because of y'all, not because of us. I had a perfect track record when it comes to parties and events. Perfect track record. Wasn't us. But because of how people carried themselves, they always tell us no. Nope, not gonna do it, can't do it. But other people, white people, yeah, they get to do whatever they want to do. Because they don't typically shoot up shit. I don't want to hear about the one-off crazy cracker that shoots up a mall or shoots up a grocery store, shoots up a that's a one-off cracker when it comes compared to us. A lady literally just died of a heart attack because niggas got to shooting in the club because they ran into the ops. I mean, shooting in the mall, not the club, the mall. The mall because they ran into the ops. Club Rain, club I used to work at. It got real niggerly. Shut their asses down. Why? Because somebody got to shooting inside the club. And guess where Club Rain was located? Anybody want to take a wild guess where Club Rain was located? There's some Savannah people in here, so they may go ahead and give you the answer. Now, Fuego. Yeah, Fuego. Lady died from the mall, dude. She had a heart attack. They literally scared the life out of that old lady. Now, you brought up a good point, Royal. Downtown is charging a lot. Downtown is definitely charging a lot. But the biggest reason for that is they know certain people and certain clientele won't be able to afford it. Yeah. Price you out. Yeah, that's what they do. Price you out. We're going to give an update in a second about the mall shooting because they just had some updates pop off this week. We're going to talk about that. But that's what's happening. They don't want to deal with the foolishness. You know what they're scared of? You know what they're scared of happening? Especially now with things being so polarized. I'm show y'all. And then I'm going to tell you about another. Because we named all those, but there's a big Savannah staple that just closed its doors. Yep. Big Savannah staple just closed its door. Oh, man. Okay, cool. So, there's a lot of this happening right now. And people are... Well, people are tired of it. Take it back to the top. Now, this is downtown Cincinnati, but this is downtown anywhere in America. We're going to unpack this in a little while, but it's shit like this that people don't want to deal with. People don't want to deal with that type of foolishness. So they're just like, no, we're okay. We're not going to do it. Not going to deal with it. Don't want none of it. We're okay. We are good and okay. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? I can't. Because I understand. You know, I had something at my parties back in the day. I used to overcompensate. I would have more security than I should have had. But I wanted that security. I wanted that security so that they, if anything popped off, they could quickly stomp it out. And I had 2 off-duty police officers, always, so that I can pay them to be on my payroll to do what I wanted to be done with anybody who violated my rules. And typically I told them to take them down to the county hotel. I wanted them gone. I wanted them gone. Let them think about what they did. And after a couple of people got put on their head by security and then take it down to the county, I didn't have problems. People respected the fact, hey, we're just here to have fun. That's just what it was. But now it's catching up. Now it is catching up. So we got to change the way that we move. We got to change our actions. We got to change the things that we do if we want to enjoy entertainment. Skate City? You know why Skate City shut down? Anybody want to take a wild guess why Skate City shut down? I know there's a slight lag with YouTube. Yeah. What? So HJ and Cannon is live right now? Is Cannon Hotep live right now? It's just a grifty night tonight. It's a grifty night for the Hoteps tonight, man. Shouts out to all my Hotep family. Let's see. Let's see something. Who's live?
Said his phone died.
Shut up. No, it don't say Cannon. It does say HJ. HJ is still alive. Shouts out to Hotep Jesus, man. Hotep Jesus. He's live, man. HJ's coming to Savannah, man. HotepCon 2025. Check this out. If y'all didn't know, it's going to be a great time. September 12th through the 14th in Savannah, Georgia. HotepCon 2025. Hosted by yours truly,
DJ Protocol.
It's going down, man. Y'all have got to be here, man. And if you in the city, man, go ahead and get your ticket, bro. Go ahead and get your ticket, man. $125, man. $125 for the VIP event pass, all access pass. Get a gift bag. You got your cookout food. Nah, it says cookout plate, but there's gonna be plenty of food. You best believe that. We got the mixer going down Friday night, man. You're gonna have the appetizers. You get into the mixer. Have a good time. We're either gonna do Friday night flights live from the mixer, man. It's gonna be a good fucking time, bro. Good time. Go ahead, hotepnation.com. Click on get my tickets, man. This is the itinerary, man. This the itinerary, man. For all those coming in from out of town, we checking in the hotel from 2 to 6. Hotepistan Mixer starts at 7. Friday night flights is 8. You know how that goes. Then we got Hotep After Hours, man. We going to somebody club, man. We might bar hop. Because, you know, that's the thing to do in Savannah is bar hop. Saturday morning, they got the Strong Dad Walk, which should be pretty dope. I would like to attend, but unfortunately, I got to go get things ready for the cookouts, which kicks off at 2 p.m. and yours truly going to be on the grill. And then at 10 p.m., we're having Hotep after hours. And then day 3, Sunday, the 14th, we got the farewell breakfast meetup, man. So we're going to go eat downtown, man. We're going to have a good time. Good time, man. Make sure you in the building. You've got to be in the building, man. You've got to be there, all right? You've got to be there. So go ahead, get your tickets, and let's represent for the Pope, man. Let's represent for the Pope. So, yeah. HJ's going to be here. This is HJ. Check this out. Let's see what he got to say.
What? I don't know if I believe that story. Why would you wait 8 years? Oh, that nigga gone. That's gotta be AI. It's gotta be AI. You gotta be careful, man. The AI videos is crazy.
AI videos is crazy, bro. AI videos is getting ridiculous in these streets, man. AI is getting too ridiculous in these streets, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on with AI, bro, but that shit's got to stop. That shit has got to stop. So, 2 things I asked you. Where Club Ring was located. Club Ring was located right in front of City Hall. And they got the shooting inside of Club Ring. Skate City. Why did Skate City shut down? Well, the teams for team night at Skate City was just getting too out of control. They were getting way too out of hand. So, they kept getting in trouble with Pooler, and Skate City was just like, all right, we're done. So, the people who own Skate City also own Frames and Games and the movie theater out there. So they was like, well, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's go. Let's no need to reinvent the wheel. They opened up another bowling alley. 2 bowling alleys sitting right in front of each other, and they owned by the same family. So, hey, shit happens. And when you don't know how to act and you can't control yourself, that's the way that shit goes. So we need to talk to our children and find out what the fuck they got going on. Because they're wilding the fuck out. But not only that, chat, a Savannah staple is now gone. A Savannah staple is now gone, people. Savannah staple is out of here. You don't follow me on Facebook, man. It's a good time, man. I be wilding out on Facebook. The Lady and Sons has fried its last piece of chicken in Savannah, Georgia. That's right, y'all. Paula Deen is officially closing her doors in the city that she calls home. Hey, y'all. My sons and I made the heartfelt decision that Thursday, July 31st, was the last day of service for the Lady and Sons and the Chicken Box. Thank y'all for all the great memories and for your loyalty over the past 36 years. We have endless love and gratitude for every customer who has walked through our doors. We are equally grateful to our incredible staff, past and present, whose hard work, care, and hospitality made Lady and Sons what it was. Savannah will always be our home, and we'll always be here to support our wonderful community. We will now focus our attention on the 4 Paula Deen's family kitchen locations across the country in Pigeon Forge, Myrtle Beach, Nashville, and Branson. We're excited to continue visiting these restaurants regularly, starting with Branson on August 8th. For questions regarding future reservations, events, and catering, and outstanding gift cards, please reach out by phone, and that's their number. How y'all like my Paula Deen impression? Wasn't that Paula Deen impression good? Loves and best dishes, Paula, Jamie, and Bobby. So that's it. A Lady and Sons in downtown Savannah is no more as of yesterday. And that's crazy because they made the announcement. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this so y'all can see. She made this announcement. Oh, man, you ain't gonna. Grr. She made this announcement, y'all, 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago. So they was open yesterday and closed today. You know how many people came down to Savannah this week? Check this out. I just want y'all to think about this. There are people, or else say they did them workers dirty. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. There are people right now who checked in their hotel today, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, who had plans to go to Lady and Sons restaurant. I ain't telling you what I think. I tell you what I know. There are tourists right now in Savannah. Do not know that they are shut down. And they're going to show up there tomorrow for lunch, or they're going to show up there tomorrow for dinner. May have showed up there this evening for dinner and found out that it's closed. Had no idea. Crazy work. Now, at least with Star Castle told us a whole 2 months ago they were shutting down in July, and they did it big. They did it big for their last 2 months. All the way to the point to where they met capacity and had to turn people around on the last day. Crazy. I reached out to some connects and sources, and Star Castle's already sold the building, so there's no buying it and saving it. You know, it would have been nice if we could have got it and turned it into a club, you know, a castle club or something. But yeah, it's over. So I'm gonna try and get the demo contract because there's some things in there that I would love to have. Just saying. It's a little stingy of me, but it is what it is. Why not be in the business if you can't? I was able to get the demo contract for the old Frozen Paradise, and I got quite a few things. Yep. Speaking of getting a few things, on Wednesday, I got something dope. On Wednesday. I got an award. From the state of Georgia, District 162. District 162 Service Award, presented to me for my outstanding leadership in serving the constituents of District 162 and the citizens of the state of Georgia. Presented to me on July 30th, 2025 by the Honorable State Representative Carl Gilliard, Chairman Emeritus of the Georgia Legislative Black Caucus. So for all you people, oh, he a coon. He don't like black people. He be wanting to be white. He's Uncle Tom. I got a service award from the Chairman Emeritus of the Georgia Legislative Black Caucus, the sitting representative for District 162. You can say whatever you want to say, but hey, pimpin',
I'm on your bumper.
Because the work and the proof of works don't lie. So all that he ain't for his people and it, shove it up your ass with a pine cone. I hope you enjoy it. Shouts out to my bro, man. I appreciate that, man. I've been working with him for years, and, you know, it's not a time that he calls and I don't bust a move to go and help. And whatever it may be, I'm always down to help my people, man. As long as I'm free, I'm there. And sometimes I drop what I'm doing to go and make sure that, you know, the 162 and the people of Georgia are taken care of. And I'm going to continue to do that, even as I weigh the consideration of a bid to possibly run for office. I'm having that conversation with my family, and I'm debating on whether I'm going to do that or not. So we're praying and asking for guidance, and we're going to see where it lands. Going to see where it lands. 905, man. 905, man. Shouts out to everybody who are tuned in. Share the stream. Let them know. We out here. We getting to it. Friday Night Flights is kicking, baby. Shouts out to everybody over on Rumble. Shouts out to everybody on YouTube. Shouts out to the people watching on Facebook that can't comment. Oh, well, they can comment, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I can't see it. Because I can't integrate my comments from the Facebook page. So I wish that I could put this over on my regular page. But Facebook ain't having it. Facebook is not having it. Facebook don't want me to really get my word out to the people, man. Facebook is scared. For whatever reason. Rashida over there having fun, man. Shouts out to my sister Rashida, man. Shouts out to sis. All right. So, hey, man, check this out. I saw this early, and I was like, man, I got to share this with my fam, man. People are retarded. Somebody look at this shit. Somebody look at this. Somebody look at this shit.
Apparently there's a very not serious fire in Duncan right now. Nobody seems to care. What the actually? Like, one of you guys needs to do something. That's crazy.
A broom handle. A broom handle. She tries to use a broom handle.
That's not gonna help. Do you guys have like a... Do you have a fire extinguisher?
Do you have a fire extinguisher? Can anybody peep the fire extinguisher in the room? Can anybody peep the fire extinguisher in the room?
Do you know where it is? There's got to be a fire extinguisher here somewhere.
Do you know where it is? There's got to be a fire extinguisher here somewhere.
Do you guys have a manager you can call?
Fire extinguisher. Where are you, fire extinguisher?
Yeah, there you go. Fire extinguisher right there. Here, you want me to help you? Hold on. Let's just put this here. So you're going to pull.
Yep. Point and shoot.
Aim.
Yep, yep.
Thank you. You're so welcome. You're going to...
This fool said thank you. Yo, what the fuck are you teaching your kids? The fuck are we sitting in the school for? The fuck are you teaching them at home? Yo, managers, what the fuck kind of training are you bastards doing? These motherfuckers didn't know what to do in the place in case there was a fucking fire. Motherfucking broad asked them for a fire extinguisher and they don't know where it is. They're running past the shit and it's sitting right the fuck there. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of these dumbass kids. I'm tired of these dumbass teenagers. These motherfuckers think they so fucking smart. They dumb as shit. It's a fucking fire and you're, oh, I'm going to get a broom handle and try and wave the fucking fire out. Who the fuck is raising these little dumb motherfuckers? God damn it, I'm with Van Johnson. Lock the kids up, lock the parents up, lock these motherfuckers up. Tired of this shit.
You don't have to call the fire department. You're welcome.
Good job. You're welcome, motherfucker. Everybody food contaminated now, by the way. The building should have been fucking cleared out. I guarantee you they're going to keep trying to serve fucking food.
Holy shit, I just saved the Warwick Duncan. And lost a mail, but I'm good. Everybody's safe. Holy shit.
They're going to keep trying to serve food instead of saying, hey, everybody get out. We got to call fucking 911. Of course these little motherfucking retarded bastards don't know that the motherfucking shit inside the goddamn fire extinguisher ain't to be breathed in for a fucking long time. Oh, it's edible. Where the fuck are we? Where in the fuck are we? Lord bless these jackasses. Bless these jackasses, Father Jesus. All right. Was that the video that I want to share, y'all? No. No, that's this. Oh. Let's talk about this prank and then we'll go ahead and we'll get into the other shit. The heavy shit. Check this funny ass shit out, y'all.
Actually, please.
He ordered a baker board online and they sent him this one.
What's up, boss man? I need some help in the skate section, please. Awesome, thank you. What up, G Money? How you doing, man? So I did order a board off of Zoomies online, and this shit is wild, bro. What the fuck, bro? No cap. Yeah, bro. This is wicked, bro.
Baker? Your receipt says Baker.
That's what I'm
trip, bro.
And they sent a goddamn nigga board.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. I've never seen Baker do this before.
I ordered a board. This is what they sent me. It says Zoomies here. I was looking for that board. That's crazy.
This is the board, because I flipped it over because normally it would say Baker right here. Are you sure you ordered from like Zoomies website? Do you have the site you ordered it off of?
Off of Zoomies? No, yeah, no word. I understand, bro. I'm just trying to make it make sense. You feel me?
I'm
Like,
a skater myself and I ride Baker boards. I've never seen a Baker board like
you never seen a nigga board?
No.
I mean, he's damn near alike.
You want to take a look at this, Brandon? What's going on? Did he get the so he ordered a Baker board online and they sent him this one.
Yeah, I was supposed to get this, but I got a nigga board.
What the fuck? And I checked it because yeah, this isn't even a deck we sell. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I'm sorry that. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good, brother, man. No, yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Like,
it looks like an off-brand of Baker. It It looks like a whole, because it looks like it says World Market. I'm that ass tripping on it. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm spazzing out too. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard. You can't buy niggas no more. Yeah, man, he's making it happen.
Nah, can't buy niggas no more.
I love y'all, man. No, yeah, this is my company, Nigga World Market, bro.
Okay, tough. All right, word.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
I'll fuck
I was
with
looking
you,
around
bro.
for a camera. I was like, ain't no way this is happening right now.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day, man. Much love.
Buddy done went up in the skate market with his own company skateboard and tried them folk, man. Let's go to his website. He earned it. He earned it. NiggaWorldMarket.com. Let's see if we can. There it is. Nigga. I love it. I love it. I love it. Happy nigga. Look at that. That is dope. This is lit. Little nigga complete fingerboard. I love it. I'm going to buy me something. I'm going to buy something. I might buy the nigga sticker. A nigga grip sticker. I might get me a nigga hoodie. I might get a nigga board. Oh, man, all the nigga boards are sold out. All the nigga boards are sold out. Damn. All the nigga boards are sold out. I want to buy one and hang it right there. Just put a nigga board on the wall. What y'all think? Nigga board? Yeah or nay? I'm going to get a nigga board. Shouts out to Nigga World Market, man. Uh-oh, they got an Insta. Oh, what did he do?
That's a sick ass board, bro.
For real, you fucking with it?
Yeah.
You can have it, bro.
Oh, thanks. But I really wish I could say it.
Ah!
You can say it, my nigga.
Nigga World Market. It's the nigga world, and y'all just living in it.
That's a sick ass board, bro.
For real, you fucking with it?
Yeah.
You can have it, bro.
Oh, thanks. But I really wish I could say it.
You can say it, my nigga.
Nigga World Market. It's the nigga.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's crazy work. Oh shit, that's crazy. That is funny as shit. That is funny as shit. What else he got? Let's see what else he got. Okay, it's a fingerboard. That. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that shit? Yo. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. We're going to run that back. We're going to run that back. Look at this shit. Did y'all see that? Hot Cheetos and fucking chicken. Nigga. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, man. Crazy fucking work. All right. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Nigga. He gets a follow from me. Gets a follow from me, man. Shouts out to him and his crazy shit. All right. Nigga World Market, man. All my skaters in the building, y'all check them out. Y'all check them out. It's crazy shit. All right. Let's get into some heavy shit. All right. So they were looking for 6 suspects. 6 suspects in the shooting that took place in the Oglethorpw Mall. All right. If you don't know, about a month or so ago, there was an incident that took place in the Oglethorpw Mall. If you're a fan of the Boondocks, we refer to it as a nigga moment. Yeah, it was a nigga moment in the Oglethorpw Mall. 2 opposing groups, gangs, if you would, ran into each other in the Oglethorpw Mall. One group thought that they would snatch the chain of a member of another group, thought that they were lacking and by themselves, and they wasn't. So when they attempted to snatch the chain, some shooting occurred. Few of them got hit by some bullets. Caused a frantic. Graces of God. The only people struck by the bullets in the mall were the 2 people who were intended on being affected. No innocent bystander was caught by any of the bullets. Because of course they are YNs. So of course they don't go to the gun range. Duh. Well, graces of God, only the ones involved in the altercation were struck by bullets. Unfortunately, there was a elderly lady working in the food court who literally got the daylight scared out of her. And unfortunately, she passed away due to cardiac episode. So now the 6 people involved in this altercation are now all facing murder charges. Yep, murder charges. So the 6th and final person involved was arrested on yesterday. He turned himself into police custody. 16 years old, Franklin James. Possession of charged with felony murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a handgun by a person under 18 years old. Aljawan Hyman, Theron Robbins, Royce Haynes, DeMille Johnson, and Jonathan Jones are all co-defendants along with him in this case. Okay. So, again, the lady passed away of cardiac episode due to shooting in the mall. And they were already scared. The media, they scared the shit out of them. They all thought it was some white racist man in the mall shooting up people. That's what they thought it was. But unfortunately, it was some YNs having a nigga moment. Okay. So that's your update. 6 suspects all obtained. Now the case will move forward. Now, what's happening is you have a lot of people, because they initially said it was gangs, and they're like, oh, why are you attaching to gangs? Because it was young black men, so you're automatically saying it was gangs. No, it's because it was gangs. That's just what it was. I'm sorry you feel some type of way about it. Maybe you need to talk to your kids about joining quote-unquote gangs and committing crimes. I knew the whole story of the day of the shooting. My ears to the streets. Shouts out to the plugs. Yeah. Knew they ran up on old boy. Tried to jack him for his chain. Thought he was by himself. His folks seen it. Came out the stove. Started busting. Other people started busting back. It's also funny because he got out the hospital and released a diss track. Ain't that some shit? Recorded a video and all. YNs, man. But they're running cover. Oh, why are you saying it's a gang? It wasn't a gang. It was an attempted robbery. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, 2 things can be true. They can be members of gangs, and it can be an attempted robbery. Stop running cover. Stop that shit. Putting yourself in a bad light. I just want you to know that. I see you. I see you. All right. Y'all see shit heating up with Donald Trump and them boys? Yeah, Trump and them boys got that shit heating up, bud. Everybody, oh, Obama's not going to go to jail. Something's going to happen to his ass. He going to get a perp walk. At the very least, Obama ass is going in handcuffs. Yeah, Obama tried that bullshit. Fuck around with Hillary Clinton. And now they asses got caught. See, look, they never expected Hillary to lose in the first place. And they damn sure didn't expect Trump to win and whoop the dog shit out Kamala Harris. And now Trump's in that motherfucker with a vengeance. And I'm okay with it. But the Epstein files, bitch, that shit gonna come when it come. I don't give a fuck. Right now, you know what I give a fuck about? I give a fuck about waking up my fucking family. I give a fuck about destroying the narrative. There's 3 people in the fucking black community you can't say anything fucking negative about. Jesus, Beyonce, and fucking Obama. You can't talk shit about them 3 people around niggas without them getting fucking bum fuck stupid. And it bothers me. It bothers me that they're so fucking gung-ho on fucking Cesar Borrega. Yeah, that's the image that you see when you see the fucking Jesus that you think is Jesus. It's not Yahweh. It's not Yeshua. He's not Yahweh. He's none of them. None of them. Fucking Cesar Borrega. I want my people to understand that Obama's a fucking jackass who played us all. And yes, I say us all because, bitch, I voted for the nigga twice. Kick this shit open and show the world how the fuck the government been fucking people over. How the fuck they played a psyop on you. That's what the fuck I want to see. Lock all them deep state bastards the fuck up. Send a shake through motherfucking Washington, bitch.
I'm on your bumper.
Let them know. You can't be played with. There's a quote from a book, from a author by the name of, matter of fact, I'm going to show you the book. And then I'm going to go find the goddamn chapters. Trump made a book, you bitches, called Think Big and Kick Ass in Business and in Life. Let me go find these goddamn chapters. Trump said something. Trump said something in this book that's so fucking profound that we are living, we're living it out in person. Oh, this is the book itself. Oh no. This is the summaries. All right, let me go. Let me find the how to face fuck success. Let me go to this here. I need to go to this table of contents. Where you at? Chapter 6, motherfuckers. Chapter 6. Revenge. Let y'all know what this motherfucker think about revenge. Okay? Oh man, where is it? Oh man, let me see if I can find it. There's a quote from the book that we are literally witnessing. We are literally witnessing. God. Let me see. I know it's on my phone. I know it's on my phone. Yeah. All right. That's okay. All right. Here we go. Real life is not played on some sort of adolescence playground. When someone does you wrong, it's absolutely vital that you get even. When wronged, fight back with a vengeance. Always get even. These are the words of fucking Donald J. Trump. I see y'all in the comments. I'm gonna get with y'all in a second. Trump. You know, when you get hit, when you hit a bully back, they always fold. I learned it in high school. You've got to hit a bully really hard, really strong, right between the eyes. That is why I tell people, get even. This is not your typical advice. Get even. But this is a real life advice. If you don't get even, you're just a schmuck. I really mean it too. Also, Donald J. Trump. If someone attacks you, do not hesitate. Go for the jugular. Attack them back in spades. I love getting even when I get screwed by someone. Yes, it is true. People still try to take me for a ride. And sometimes they succeed. Rarely. But when they do, I go after them. You know what? People do not want to play around with me as much as they do with others. They know if they do, they are really in for a big fight. Always get even. When you are in business, you need to get even with the people who screw you. You need to screw them back 15 times harder. You do it not only to get the person who messed with you, but also to show others who are watching what will happen to them if they mess with you. That's him. Those his words. So all these people, Obama's not going to jail. Nothing's going to happen to Obama. He just needs to leave it alone and go do it. You don't know who the fuck you're talking about. This nigga told you who he was. And now you're going to witness it. So yes, shit's going to get fucking funky. Oh, why he go back to Obamagate? Because, bitch, you need to know where the fuck we are. You can't understand the Epstein files if you don't understand this shit. Point blank period. So get ready, bitches. Cause we going into our 7th month of Trump. And we got our whole 3 years left of this shit. It's going down. Let me go holler at my chat right quick. Royal said, hey, man, fuck all the other shit. Let's get this economy back. They hate to say the tariffs are working. The tariffs are working like a motherfucker. They are working. And that's why he fired old boy, because today he fired the guy with the labor department because the numbers was fucked up. And the numbers shouldn't be fucked up. He said they're playing politics, so he got rid of their ass. LS says, not me, not once. He did not vote for Obama. I did. I was young. I was in HBCU. I needed to see a nigga president. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was. I was 20 years old. I was 20. I just turned 20. I was born in 88. He was elected in 2008. Bitch, I just turned 20. I needed to see a nigga president. I learned, and then I became an anti-Obama motherfucker. Obama was the first gay president. I saw it back then and paid attention to the Boondocks bash. Then when Huey wasn't excited about Obama. Absolutely. Look, I understand it. That was from an older gentleman, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. It was funny. But I want to see a nigga president. So I know Obama was shady from the giddy up. Yeah. Yeah. It's evident now, but see, I didn't know that back then. I wasn't paying attention like that. I just saw a nigga. I saw a nigga with nigga kids that I now know isn't his kids. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, we're witnessing it all crumble, man. All the information is coming out. How the FBI lied, how the CIA lied, how they knew it was a lie. Everything, all Hillary and Obama had to do with it. It's all coming out now. So hold your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your mamas, your daddies. Bring them in close and tell them it's okay. Kiss them on the forehead and tell them you got a lot more shit to learn. Just get ready. A lot more shit to learn. Just get ready. Yep. All right. Let's see here. What else we got to talk about? Oh. Yeah, we can talk about return to the land. We can talk about return to the land. Y'all heard about this whole return to the land situation? Where these white people are building their own little enclave in the Ozarks. Let's see if I can find this. I think it was on YouTube, on CBS. Let's see. You got a Fanny update for us? All right, we'll check in with you on that one. Check this shit out, y'all.
Imagine being able to...
Just by thinking about it.
Supremacists has founded a group of white supremacists has founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land. It was set up in 2023 by two men named Eric Orwell and Peter Cesare, and it explicitly bans Jewish people, LGBTQ individuals, and anyone who isn't a white Christian of European descent. In this case, it turns out Jews are not considered white after all. Now, this white-only town is vetting members through interviews and ancestry screening, and only those who can prove European roots are allowed in. Right now, about 40 people live there full-time, but hundreds more around the world have already paid for membership. And once accepted, members can buy land, but instead of traditional deeds, they're sold LLC shares tied to private plots. The group claims that this loophole lets them bypass civil rights housing laws. Well, joining us now is Gerard Fileti. He's a senior counsel at the Lawfare Project. So Can a community like this legally use LLC shares in a private members association to avoid civil rights housing laws? Are they going to be able to get away with this in modern America?
It's very unlikely that they will be able to get away with this in modern America, precisely because this runs afoul of anti-discrimination laws, federal anti-discrimination laws, and potentially state ones as well. Now, you can have a private organization that does discriminate. As unsavory as and disgusting as that may be, in America, you can associate with people whom you choose. But when you're holding yourself out to the public, when you're opening yourself up for a membership, and especially when you are constructing or selling housing, then you have to comply by anti-discrimination laws. And that means that you can't limit who you sell to, even if they're trying to structure this in a clever manner.
Interesting. So people are in uproar. People are in an up the fuck roar. Oh yeah, here's an info video they
Life
made.
is gone. Society is crumbling. Our values, your children are screwed. Your grandchildren are screwed. Your way of life is gone. Society is crumbling. Our values are in the gutter. Your parents failed. Your grandparents failed. Society has failed. Across the board, it's generational failure. We, as a people, have to save ourselves. And you are the one who knows about it. You are the one who understands. Because you're conscientious enough that you went out and you educated yourself. You learned the truth about race. You learned your heritage. And now you have to be a father to our people. You have to be the one who's not going to be appreciated, who's going to do more than your fair share, who's going to continue doing work even in the face of mockery. You're not going to get an easy fix where you sacrifice nothing and make no changes to your life. It's just not going to happen. If you care about your way of life, you personally must perpetuate it. You build that society. You. It's not about clout and social media points.
Okay, all right. So, niggas have been going crazy. Oh my gosh. They're doing white only. They don't want black people. Oh no. Oh no. They're building their white home. Oh no. Why? Why are they building? Why are they doing this? Why are these white people going to the Ozarks and making a white only area? Oh my God, why? Oh my gosh, why? Why white people? Why? But, which is interesting that all these people were saying this because,
That is the sound of freedom.
Feels really amazing.
You hear that? That is the sound of freedom.
Feels really amazing. I cry every time I come here.
Why were these two women interested in the prospect of buying a town in the first place?
We needed to create a space and a place where we could be a village again, a tribe again.
So Renee and Ashley reached out to family and friends, and together they bought what they intend to name Freedom, Georgia, a new black city. The owners hosted the Big Black Campout over Labor Day weekend. Supporters drove in from across the country.
That is our vision, and to be able to pass this land down to my children and to the children that are represented by each of our 19 families as a piece of legacy. We're hoping to create legacy.
You hear that?
So, I remember when Freedom, Georgia came about. And if you guys didn't know, this is actually, you can Freedom, Georgia is a settlement in Georgia. Established September 2020 in the wake of the breakdown of race relations after the killing of several African Americans, including the murder of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. It was created by 19 African American families who together purchased 96.71 acres of land in Wilkinson County, right outside of Macon. So, I mean, you got 11 Alive. It's news.
Every time you turn around, something is draining our pockets. Lately, it's been Senator John Ossoff.
He voted against the working family
Oof.
tax.
Oof. They on your neck, Ossoff.
A unique approach to bring change after months of nationwide protests surrounding racial injustice. Two women are making a big investment to create economic mobility in the Black community. Natisha Lance shows us how.
Around the country, voices of a growing movement could not be silenced after the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery.
Just kind of sparked something inside of us.
Renee Walters was among the crowd shouting for change. Now she's turning her protest into investment.
We've done the Facebook activism, the protesting, everything. That's not working for us. So it's time for us to action.
She teamed up with her friend Ashley and 17 other families to buy more than 96 acres near Toomsboro, Georgia. That's about 2 hours outside of Atlanta.
This is our answer to breaking generational curses.
Their inspiration was Black Wall Street, a self-sustaining Black community in Tulsa, Oklahoma back in the 1920s. The Friends wanted to create a place to build generational wealth that can be a safe haven for other Black families.
We're planning on recycling our Black dollar between the 19 families that are a part of our organization. That's what really Black Wall Street was about that local economy, that hyper-local economy.
The group of families, now called the Georgia Freedom Initiative, have a lot of ideas for the land that used to be a lumber farm, but they plan to take their time to create the refuge and change they want to see.
We can't wait for anyone to do anything for us, to come save us. It starts with us.
The Brookings Institute reports the wealth of white families is nearly 10 times greater than Black families. The Georgia Freedom Initiative plans to start development in the next 3 to 4 months. They eventually want to change the name of the town to Freedom, Georgia.
So, we want a Black town, Black Wall Street, which I have no problem with it. But why are you mad at these white folk when these white folks say they're going to create the return to the land in the Ozarks? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Y'all need to shut the fuck up. You will fuck up a wet dream if given the opportunity, and that's not cool. Unless you crazy. Ossoff can't go to the Ozarks. No, he probably can't go to the Ozarks. He probably can't go to the Ozarks. He probably gonna get his ass motherfucking tarred, feathered, and all that other shit. So we have Freedom, Georgia, but they can't return to the land. We can have this for Black people to go run and hide and whatnot, but we can't. Okay. And you know what? You know what I'm tired of? You guys know what I'm tired of? I am tired of hearing people talk about Breonna Taylor as if she was some kind of patron saint. I'm tired of it. She wasn't a saint. She was not without any issue. She was not an innocent victim. I'm sorry. But the truth must be said. How many of you knew this? How many of you knew that Breonna Taylor was not innocent? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Facebook, what did you do? Facebook, what did you do? What did you do, Facebook? Yeah, you what explain that. Neither were those cops that killed her. Explain that. Explain that. Ain't no Breonna Taylor cap around this motherfucker. So you explain that, LS. What do you mean neither were the cops? What do you think they're guilty of? Did they make that into a reel? Did they make it into a reel? Did they make that into a reel? Because the video section is no longer on my page, which is interesting. Facebook be moving and doing shit, bro. Facebook be doing entirely too much. I need them to chill. I need Facebook to chill. I put that here for a reason. And I'm supposed to be able to go back to it when I need to go back to it. And I know it's on my phone. So you fell for the okie doke with the stupid shit too. That's fine. That's what I'm here for, pimping. That's what I'm here for, pimping. We gonna dispel all that shit in just a second. When you don't identify yourself as a policeman and randomly start firing, we're gonna dispel all that shit. Just a second. First, LS, while I look for this, I got a question. Do you know who Chop is? Here we go. You ever heard the name Chop before? You ever heard the name Chop before? No? You're going to learn about him today. Check this shit out, y'all. All right. So the other day, right? I don't know if y'all remember. I put up a post, and I was actually talking about this when I put the post up. Right? I was talking about this, and people thought I was talking about the nigga that got into it in Jacksonville with the police. But I was talking about this. People love body cam footage until body cam footage does not go with their narrative. And here's what I'm talking about.
This footage is from LMPD's internal investigation obtained by WDRB.
Where is she at in the apartment? She's on the ground. Where at? In the hallway. What kind of gun did she shoot? It's a regular 9mm. Did she shoot or you?
All right. All my gun owners in the chat. If I ask you what type of gun is it that you shot with or the type of gun that you have, what are you going to say? What are you going to say, chat? If you say you a gun was shot, it was fired, it was supposed to be yours, and I ask you what kind of gun is it? LS, what kind of gun you shooting? Royal, what kind of gun that is you shot? Fuego, what kind of gun that is you shot? What are you going to say? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I just looked at my rich. I got time today. See, this is just me being real. If I can hold them young niggas in the mall accountable, if I can hold the motherfuckers doing shit to shut down clubs and establishments accountable, then I got to keep the same energy and hold this faggot ass nigga, this bitch, and the other nigga she was fucking. I got to hold them accountable too. Oh, did he say the other nigga he was fucking? LS, nigga. We ain't at the point of the right to remain silent. If a motherfucker asks you what kind of gun it is, and I ask you what kind of gun you got, what you gonna tell me? This nigga here. He got the old nigga syndrome tonight. Him want to be old nigga syndrome. Nobody cares. Stop capping for the stupid bitch, LS. Answer the question. We all know, just so y'all know what I am responding to. Notice the video was none of the actual shooting. No shit, Sherlock. It's actually from something more fucking important.
Walker would later reverse the.
I was banging at the door and she said, "Who is it?" And the other started shooting. No, we down 3 times fully searched. This pocket's clean. There's somebody in there dead? Yeah, my girlfriend. It's her house.
This footage is from LMPD's internal investigation obtained by WDRB.
Where is she at in the apartment? She's on the ground. Where at? In the hallway. What kind of gun did she shoot? It's a regular 9mm. Did she shoot or you shoot it? It was her. She's scared.
Any real man, and you could hear the fruity tooty badooty in his fucking voice. That nigga's a fucking fruitcake. Any man asked, "What kind of gun did you shoot?" It's Ruger. It's Smith & Wesson. It's a Glock 9. Glock 45. Palmetto State. It's a PSA 9. It's a FN. Ain't no nigga gonna say it's a regular 9mm if it's his. But he just told you who shot. It was her. She was scared. And then he later changed his story. He later changed his story. Surely you can admit cops will turn a story on a possible perp. No, I'm not going. I will say they will, but that's not this. That is not this. I'm going to show you what this is. I'm going to show you what this is right now. Got the right one today. Right man, wrong plan. Had he said that, he would be an accomplice. He already said it was her. He made himself an accomplice when he was like, "Oh no, Now y'all may not remember this, but let's bring it full circle. This report, this is the report from the police department. See, when they released this report that they had on Miss Taylor, the family, oh, how dare they? How dare they release this report? They just want to try and make my baby look bad. No. Your baby was in some shit. And this shit dated back all the way to 2016 with a homicide. Brianna rented a vehicle and they found a dead body in the trunk. They rented a vehicle and found a dead body in the trunk. They began watching her at that moment. It is important to note that the homicide victim is the brother of Demarius Bowman, which is one of Jamarcus Glover's associates and has been arrested with Jamarcus Glover numerous times. Breonna Taylor posted bond for Jamarcus Glover. Now, Jamarcus Glover is Chop. Well, who's Chop? Who's Jamarcus Glover? All we know is Kenneth Walker, her boyfriend. Oh, okay. When you go to jail, LS, this is for you, sir. When you go to jail, what's the one thing you don't do? What do you not do when you're in jail? Besides not dropping the soap. Let's take that off the table because you'll say no, drop the soap. The answer is you don't talk on the fucking jail phones, people. Something that she should have got a fucking clue, education, crash course in, something, but nope, she was stupid. Jail phone calls, Jamarcus Glover, the 3rd of January, 2020. Jamarcus calls Breonna Taylor. Jay Glover says to B. Taylor, call Doug on Facebook and see where the fuck Doug at. He got my fucking money riding around in my motherfucking car, and he ain't even where he's supposed to be at. Brianna says to him, you said Doug? And he responds, yeah, Big Doug. She says, I'll call him. Why can't I find him on Facebook? What's his name on here? Glover says, Michi Walker. A few hours later, he calls her back from booking. He says to Brianna, you talked to Doug? She responds, yeah, I did. He said he was already back at the trap. Then I talked to him again just a minute ago to see if you had contacted him. They couldn't post bond till 1. Glover says to her, just be on standby so you can come get me. Love you. He says, love you too. A few hours later, about 2 hours later or so, he calls her back from booking and he says to her, I'll come get me some rest in your bed. She says, Jamarcus. He says, what? You don't want me in your bed? She says, I didn't say that. I haven't really been sleeping right either. I keep waking up every hour type shit. He says, checking on me? I want you to know I appreciate it. She says, when you're around, I stress more because I just always be worried about you. Not like with you and the bitches, but just period. With the police. Like all kind of shit. He says, I love you. She says, I love you too. Such a perfect little love novel. All this time, the police is investigating and watching their asses. Okay. Look, he done called her 26 times from the dormitory. in his own name and then use somebody else to call her 7 more times. Toya. Montoya's in the building. What's up, Toya? So now we got a whole, they talking on the phone. She done called the dope boy, the partner. She talking about he at the trap. So all this shit on the goddamn jail phone. Dumbass. They're already looking at your dumbass because you done rented a car and the motherfuckers done found a dead body in the back of the car 4 years prior. So they just watching and they building and they watching and they building. At this point in the investigation, detectives had conducted physical surveillance and surveillance through the poll cameras numerous times on 2400 block of Elliott Avenue. All right, so they done been watching them. They done seen him in her Charger. He done rented a Charger and operating one. She got one. They the Charger gang. They just charging up. They just all Chargers. Chargers. All right. Here, look at this one. February, little over a month later. All right. Approximately 14:27, PBI detectives observed through a poll camera Jamarcus Glover operating a black Dodge Charger pull up in front of Elliott Avenue, go inside the residence. The vehicle is registered to who? Breonna Taylor at 3003 Springfield Drive. At approximately 14:30, which is 2:30 p.m., PBI detectives observed Breonna Taylor get out of the passenger side of the vehicle and look around for a few seconds before she got back in the vehicle. All right. So she done hopped out and she done looked because she's scared. She looking over her shoulders and shit because they out here doing some gangster shit. They doing some grimy shit. Look, you know who she was? I'm gonna let y'all find out who. I'm about to let me show you. Let me let y'all know who she was. Cause see y'all around here playing games like y'all don't know who Breonna Taylor was. All right. Y'all acting like y'all don't know who the fuck Breonna Taylor was.
Is that the scent of hope?
Y'all act like y'all don't know who the fuck this girl was. Like you ain't never heard her before.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my track queen, let her hit the bando.
Y'all gonna act like y'all don't know who she is? Y'all gonna sit here and act like y'all don't know who she is? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you who she is. Hold up. What's this right here? All right. Let's get right here. This where the getting good right here. This is where the getting get good. PBI detectives with the Assistant Criminal Intersection Division detectives and SWAT team executed simultaneous search warrants. That's where the shit get good. For all ye people who want to act like who that is. Oh, somebody over on Kick. If I got a Kick mod over there, go get him. We gonna get in. Just somebody on Kick. Go take care of them. PBI detectives with the Assistant to Criminal Interdiction Division detectives and SWAT team executed simultaneous search warrants for 2424 Elliott Avenue, 2425 Elliott Avenue, 2426 Elliott Avenue, and 3003 Springfield Drive. During the search at 2424 Elliott Avenue, PBI detectives were able to recover a large amount of suspected crack cocaine and suspected fentanyl pills inside a Crown Royal bag in a tree in the backyard of the property. That was hidden in order to avoid detection from law enforcement canines. Canine Maverick alerted on the bag containing the narcotics. PBI detectives also located a large amount of U.S. currency, digital scales, and other evidence of narcotics trafficking within the residence. Pictures were taken of an attempt to destroy suspected cocaine by placing it inside the toilet tank in the residence. 3 firearms were recovered from the glove box of a beige 2001 Crown Victoria, and 1 firearm was recovered from a gap to the right of the front porch steps of the vacant house at 2426 Elliott Avenue. Jamarcus Glover, Demarius Bowman, Rayshawn Lee, and Alicia Jones were located at 2424 Elliott Avenue at the time the search warrants were executed. PBI detectives were able to seize all of these individual cell phones and execute search warrants on them. PBI detectives also obtained an LG&E bill from inside 2424 Elliott Avenue that had the name Adrian Walker on it. When the search warrant was executed at 3003 Springfield Drive, number 4, which Breonna Taylor was listed on, an officer-involved shooting occurred, and as a result, Breonna Taylor was killed. Present inside the apartment at the time the search warrant was executed was Breonna Taylor and Kenneth Walker. Now, that happened at 3/13/2020. Let's go to the next phone call that took place on 3/13/2020, shall we? This gonna get good. Jamarcus Glover called his baby mama from booking. Kay Bradley says to Jay Glover, "Chop, that girl got killed over you." What does he say? "Why would you say that shit over me, though? All my mail and shit. It ain't got nothing to do with Bree's house." Bradley says to Glover, "But no, remember, you had that bank statement in that other box, and you leave that shit behind for them to hit your house and that. Putting 2 to 2 together. Come on, Chop. The way you move, period." So now, at this time, she's thinking and they're thinking it's all about a bill. When these people have been watching them, it gets better. Glover says to Kay Bradley, "Dude told me I just seen you leave your baby mama house." Bradley says to Glover, "They know where we live at?" Glover says to Bradley, "Kiera, they been knowing where we live at." Kiera says to him, "That's what they found out when they got an investigation on a motherfucker. They're gonna find out everything." She's a smart bitch. Jay Glover to Kay Bradley, "At the end of the day, it's all bullshit. It's some sugar for some spaghetti we ate." Okay. Glover calls baby mama from booking. She says to him, "They know that me and you hadn't been fucking around. That's probably why they didn't come to my house. But I feel like, Chop, if they know it's my house, why the fuck wouldn't they have a search warrant?" He says to her, "They know I was there before. They would have came in there." She says to him, "Did you tell them it was your baby mama house? Well, then why the fuck are you putting me on this motherfucking case, my nigga? Cause you the one that they want. I don't know how much it's gonna take for you to know that you the one they want, Chop." He says to her, I'm hurt my name getting called about Bree's death. This nigga," talking about Kenneth Walker, is in jail. This nigga got Bree dead. At the end of the day, it was not my fault. It's this nigga's fault that's in here. The reason why it happened, the nigga sitting right here." He says to her, "Okay, did y'all talk, or is he still on some defensive shit?" He says, "He said they were beating on the door." She says to him, "Yeah, so I would shoot too. Like, I got a gun up under my bed. If someone come to my house at 12 o'clock at night, I would shoot too. I got to protect my kids." And she says to him, "You have got to stop moving so messy. You're the one that they want." And we've read in here, guys, that he's the one that they want. So he calls her again from the dormitory phone. As soon as she answers the phone, he tells her to call Damo, who's Dominique Crenshaw. Call redacted. The line then goes silent for a bit. She comes back on the line and said, "Chop, he's on there." He says to the unknown male, "What up, Damo? Kenneth just got her killed, nigga, sitting in his jail like it's all good, like he's straight, like it ain't his fault." So now this nigga we ain't read about a Kenneth Walker until the fucking shooting. Okay? We ain't read about a Kenneth Walker. Now this nigga's trying to put it off on somebody else when he's the reason the broad got killed, right? He says to Glover, so he the one shooting the gun? He says, yeah, he shoots at the police. They shoot back. Bree in the hallway, she gets killed. Damo then gets off the phone. So now, let's sit right there right quick before we get to the other shit that incriminates Brianna. Remember in the video, the little faggot nigga that was crying? That's Kenneth Walker. He told the police who shot the gun. It was Brianna. She was scared. She shot. That's why the gun was next to her. But then he got to jail and saw this nigga with all his people in the same motherfucking area. And he got scared. So now he changes his story. From she shot, it was her, to, yeah, I shot. The police was beating at the door. I didn't know who was at the door, so I shot. That nigga trying to play hard. Y'all seen Get Hard, right? No Diddy. Pause. Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep going. Bradley. They searched the Crown Vic. You had 20,000 in that Crown Vic. He says to her, hell no, hell no. I ain't been in that Crown Vic. She says to him, that's where you been hiding shit. Where your money at? He says to her, I was in the house. They found that shit outside. She says to him, Darrell wants to talk to you. What's his number so I can three-way? So he tells the number, and then he says, the line then goes silent for a bit, and it comes back. They hit the house last night. Bree got killed last night. Forrest says, I just got off the phone with Damo. I'm fixing to come back up there. Glover calls Bradley at 12:27 from the dorm. Everybody's calling because they're saying your baby mama got killed. Okay, Bradley says to Glover, her mama, Breonna Taylor's mama, and the No Limit crew, okay, they basically like, the nigga that she was fucking with her got her all caught up. The no limit, they don't play. So he says, man, I don't care. She says to him, I know you don't care. You don't care about shit. She says to him, motherfucker putting it to me like it came from you. Of course I'm going to think that. And I know that I found mail and shit. He says to her, me and Bree ain't been around each other in over 2 months. I ain't got nothing going on with Bree no more. In over 2 months, huh? In over 2 months? In over 2 months. You was just with her a month ago. Hold up, y'all. I gotta check this weather. I just heard some rumbling of thunders. I just heard some thunders rumble. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. We're gonna have to do something later on. LS. Because, well, I don't know. We might be all right. We might be all right. God damn. That's ugly. We might be all right. Let's see. We'll see. I don't know, but that thunder kind of heavy. If I see some lightning, then I'll let y'all know. But I don't want this thing to do what it did a couple weeks ago. So he says he wasn't fucking with her, but he was just with her on February 13th. And the incident took place on March 13th. So how you come down here, my nigga, and say, how you come down here and say you ain't talked to her in 2 months, I ain't got nothing going on with her no more? over 2 months when you was just with her a month ago. All right. So now, so here we go. Jay Glover says, let me see. Jay Glover calls an unknown female, most possibly Portia Moore from his dorm. Glover says the unknown female, he, speaking on Kenneth Walker, said motherfuckers knocked on the door, but he didn't know who it was. They asked who it is, but nobody said nothing. He said they kicked that door, and he balked on them. He said they started shooting back, and Bree was in the hallway and got caught in bullets. Scott, who's the attorney, knows Bree. He know her. He been dealing with me and Bree the whole time. I've been going through this shit. So Glover then calls the baby mama from the dorm and says, so where your money at? This is what she asked Glover. He says, where my money at? Bree had like $8 grand. Kay Bradley says to Jay Glover, Bree had $8 grand of your money? He says, yeah. So now, you don't got nothing to do with her. Y'all don't talk no more. You ain't talked to her in 2 months. You left her alone, but she got $8 grand in your money? LS, you break up with a chick, y'all ain't got nothing to do with each other no more, but she got $8 grand in your money? She got... Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Snap, crackle, and popping. So anyway, he says the money was at her house. Tell cuz Bree got down like 15 grand. She had the 8 grand. I gave her the other day. And she picked up another 6. We gonna finish this later. LS, we gonna have to have a part 2 of this show because the lightning getting real, and last time they knocked us out, and I don't want this shit to cut the show short. All right, but we get into the good shit. We'll talk about this at a later date. I really hate to end it like this, but I'm not finna lose this shit because it's lightning real good outside. So no ending song tonight, guys, because we're gonna go ahead and get out of here before this shit gets getting crazy. Matter of fact, LS, I'm going outside for a second before the storm start coming, and I'm gonna call you, and we're gonna talk. Matter of fact, you can just call me at the end of the show. That part. She not gonna have my 8K regardless. And then it ended up being 15. Yeah, that's just not happening. Anyway, y'all, man, love y'all, appreciate y'all. If y'all catching the replay, we appreciate it. We talking more. We talking accountability, man. People act like Breonna Taylor was just some innocent chick, and she wasn't. She was caught up in the game, and she was still messing with the dope boy. But she had a little nigga that she was fucking on the side. Little nigga she was fucking on the side was a little poo butt bitch ass nigga. You feel me? That nigga, he told the truth. Breonna shot at the cops. But then he got in there and seen he was in there with a bunch of those real niggas, and he had to change the story up because he had to look hard. He could not look like a little bitch in front of them, and it just didn't work out. Guys, appreciate y'all for flying with me tonight. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here before I lose my equipment, and we don't have another Friday night flights, and I got to spend another $6 grand on some shit. That shit's not going to happen. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and we is the heck